Hello, I'm WaffleStick. Welcome to episode 40 of BlockHeads. I'm stranded, guys. I crashed my ship. I'm dead. I'm a goner. Hex left me for the birds, for the squid to eat. I didn't do my part when it came to the dishes. I like to eat, but I don't like to clean. That's what they say anyways over here on the BlockHeads. I don't know why I would start here. It seems like such a random place. But I did notice this boat just kind of like chilling here. Hey, this is a really cool gen. I like this. Kind of capped sideways, you know, because someone's a total doofus and somehow landed it onto the island and somehow managed to crash it sideways. I would, you know, maybe assume this has like some kind of rocket engines in the back. I don't know. It's just like going really fast on the ocean. Just ram that freaking beachhead. But anyways, yes, we are kind of over in this direction for a reason. I was over on my way to the tech island. And first, we've got this made by the wonderful It's Mine. He'd done like this like little bee setup. Is it outputting? It is. There's a chest over here. We've got some honeycombs. We've got some honey bottles. I'm thinking about doing some expansion to what we got with the bees because you know, why not? I mean, it's BlockHeads. We do everything on here. We'd really like to get some honeycomb so we can make some cool designs with it. All right, let's clear the wall, and I'm going to be showing you what I'm working on today. The old tech island. It's not the city. It's not a build. It's a project. It's a redstone project. What? It's against the law on the BlockHeads not to build. I mean, come on. I've been building a lot recently, and I've been feeling it. Like, I want to do a little bit of redstone work. And, you know, it's not going to be anything fancy in today's episode, but we're going to get some potatoes. You know, potatoes, carrots, those nice automatic farms. Would be nice for some decoration in the future if we needed it. So we just got to clear this old bad boy out, this big old pit, and yeah, we'll get it rolling. I think we could dabble a bit in the castle tax dollars. I mean, come on. You're going to be capitalizing all these peasants that live in this village. You're going to need some of that pay. You got to use it in a corrupt way. And maybe my way isn't so corrupt. I've actually got to create a shovel and then do all the enchantments to it. Bummer, I know. It sucks. It's like one of the worst things in Minecraft when you lose your freaking tools and you got to go grind everything back up. But, oh, I looked at every single tunnel before this tunnel. Beautiful. Do I even know what BlockHeads looks like? Well, I'm definitely not the brightest star in the sky. I just went all the way over to the Enderman farm, forgot my lapis, came back here to the starter area, and yeah, there was a shovel in here that had an efficiency 4, and this isn't even really necessary, but you know what? I went over there, grinded up the levels, I got a silk. I mean, you can't have silk and fortune, right? I've got all these levels. Let's see. Can we find an anvil and maybe get a silk touch shovel? Aha. Let's see. We got silk. So we want to get rids. Yeah, that would be the ideal setup. All right. Mending book. I don't know how on the earth I'm going to get one of those because I have no emeralds. Or you know what? Forget it. I don't need mending. We survived in Minecraft long enough without it. We got a problem, and I'm getting really sick of it. My bedroom, okay? It's right here. This. Can you guess what I'm about to do? I was just going to cook him some fish. You'll never understand how much a starving cat breaks my heart. Bring on the Baconator. Let me show you a cool magic trick. Oh, yeah. That wasn't my intentions. How did I die? Did I not have like feather falling 4? Well, thankfully I spawned right here. I'm glad that I slept in that bed. I should be able to get all my stuff back. Upon further inspection, we've got no feather falling, unfortunately. That's a very sad day for us when we don't have feather falling on the BlockHeads. I mean, I was probably coming in too fast for that landing, but this is a real magic trick. I was trying to show off the pit for the potato farm is all good to go. We can fit in our modules. I think I'm going to do about 4 of those because there is a couple of snags. As you can see, we got ugly redstone line coming across our bay, which that doesn't bother me as much as the exposed redstone over here that I didn't foresee having to decorate, but now I'm going to have to probably decorate it. It's all just a big cobbled mess, so that's what I get. I didn't check off the boxes in the past, so I got to pay for it now. I think temporarily, though, we're going to be putting these boxes that just kind of like enclose this for now. And then that makes this shorter, and then we can fit in our modules. And I can come back to this and then revisualize it. So we're going to have this maybe like transparent right in front of the sheep farm so we can see the circuitry that's going on underneath. A peep under the hood, one may say. And yeah, that should be good to go. Now, as far as the wall right here, sharing with this bay, I think we double insulated. Yeah, we did. We double walled this on the other side. But it's mine. What's this, man? What's this? It's 1 block off. My OCD. Oh, it kills me. I might have to fix that. Just for my own sanity. I don't know. I mean, is it expandable over here? I mean, I think it is. I mean, the way the water stream is, it should be. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's easily expandable. So we could do 1 more row of cacti and get that fixed as well. So, what's up next? Let's do some decorating. I gotta go get some blocks. I forced myself to do it. I spent so many emeralds on that feather falling forwards. 54 emeralds. We have got to do something about this. They should be all 1 emerald trades. I just used the concrete machine for the first time officially. Man, it is smooth. It feels so much better than having to manually do it. Decided to go with a yellow color scheme, of course, because potatoes. Potatoes are yellow, right? I mean, are they yellow? I guess. They're like a light brown, maybe? No, they're yellow. They have to be yellow. And yeah, we should have all the blocks we need. Now, I think on here I used, looks like green terracotta. Did I use I used a darker band below. So I think we can get away with just those 3 blocks as the wall combination. We just got to spiffy this up a little bit. We got to take out all the redstone line right here, replace it in, and then also place in the wall. So let's get her rolling. You see this rectangle full of sunshine behind me? It was supposed to be done in a time lapse, but I lost it. Yeah, I went to go through the replay viewer, and there was an output message like, yeah, I guess it was like some kind of error. I didn't really read it, and then I couldn't find my replays. So yeah, it looks like we're going to have to skip the time lapse for this episode, but we do still have some work to do. So these are the little crop areas inside the farm. So we'll put in 1 villager for each of these like squares, and then we've got these like little blocks right here that a villager is going to be standing on. That way they can toss him the old veggies, the good old potatoes, and then we'll be able to farm those. But yeah, as far as getting villagers in here, there is a village relatively close. I don't know where It's Mine got his. I think he done a villager breeder. I could be wrong on that, but over this way, not too far, there is a village. I'll have to do a little bit of boating, but over this way, there's like a little river that I had connected up right here. Oh, it's behind the trees. Sneaky, right there. And if we were to follow the river all the way to the top up here, here is the village. So I don't think it'll be too hard getting some villagers over there. I'm only worried about there being 6 villagers here. That's what we need. I feel bad for this iron golem. I just stumbled upon him and he was like all cracked and ready to die. So I repaired him with some iron. A very nifty little trick that 1.16 introduced. And I figured out the reason he is damaged, and that's because we've been loading this area. There is the flower farm. I didn't even know it was that close. So this was the actual village that we explored when we came through the portal and discovered the flower biome that one day. We blocked in all the villagers. So I was wondering, like, how did I manage to come all the way over here and block it in? And there's the answer. So yeah, let's try to get a few villagers back. I've only got 4 of them, so I don't really want to do a villager breeder if I can avoid it, because we've already got one and I don't want any unnecessary lag. So let's scoot them along, see how manageable this is. I'm really so thankful this river is here. Without it, this would have been a real big pain to get to the ocean side. There's quite a bit of landmass between the village and the ocean, so it would have been a lot of traversing, but it's a nice little view on the way. I got some squid in the water. And yeah, I don't know if I'm going to make it through this. I think I done it correctly. It should be all good. Yeah, so we should be able to just float on through. No. It's that sunken ship from the intro. That's just how it happened. Villager transportation. Aha. That's the trick. Use a composter. Get him on up here. Come on, buddy. You need you a profession. Yeah, that's the spirit. Come on this way. I'll just lure him this way. I'm not going to use my boat. It should be quite simple. Did you find another workstation? I broke that one. He just took off. We should be able to get him with this boat right there. And we can drive this on in. Let's go ahead and fill up the big squares first. So we'll just kind of pop them in here. There we go. There we go. Didn't even make a patch of dirt. How about that? You gotta love the boat style. So here I was thinking I'd done a good job. I didn't block him off. So he just kind of, he went down here. What are we going to do with you, buddy? Am I going to have to water elevator you up? So I'm really confused right now. I got him out with the staircase, right? Okay. And he spotted a stone cutter over here. And now he's a mason. And I broke the stone cutter. And I put it in the composter, but he's still a mason. What is this? This sorcery? What? I don't understand. And yeah, so I'm kind of trying to figure it out. I think maybe the glass might have something to do with it. I put in these half slabs just to kind of prevent spawning, but it's not going to help much when zombies come in from the sides. I got to replace in this wool and stuff. A creeper blew up some of my supply. But yeah, let's see. What can we do about this? I'll try a few different things, like maybe placing some dirt around the edges. So completely enclosing him did work. That was really strange. I guess the glass was still like letting him pathfind through it where it's a transparent block. So I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, we should be all good now. So we ran into a problem with a village. There's only 3 villagers I could use, unfortunately. So I came over to this little villager breeder, which I had just found a moment ago because I was flying around looking for other villages. And I forgot that Hex had done these and discovered that this one is actually very easy to get villagers over to the tech island. So this is a really pretty design. I love this. If you were to go to the top just real quick, we can see it. I don't think we've seen the swamp version. We've seen the Savannah one. But he basically does this so he can get villager heads. And that way he can use them on his armor stands and stuff. But this is really cool. It's like a swamp hut for the breeder. That's cool. That's so neat. But I don't know if I could fly up there. Yeah, this is really cool. I love it. It's so nifty. Just kind of slip in here. I mean, those leaves look so good in that color range, like for the swamp biome. Oh, this is beautiful. It's something I just never really shown off because I didn't see it before. I didn't even know it was here. I knew that he had like one in each biome, but I didn't know about the swamp one. And we had a villager actually getting stuck right here, so I put in a slab. So when he grows up, he should be able to just kind of lift up here easily. I think he had a cobblestone wall down there, which is my kind of go-to method too. Like I would have done that. But for some reason, it was getting stuck. And anyways, I want to show you how close this is to the tech island. Oh, it was a piece of cake. It was so nice to just kind of like boat them across through here. Not really have to worry about watching except for piglins. I was watching some YouTube videos and here's the tech island portal. So very easy to get them. There's no like height variation or anything like that. And now we have all of our villagers in place. So we've got the ones that they trade with right here. I still got to put in some hoppers and fences so they cannot get out. And yeah, I sort of came up with this in creative, but then I found out Logical Geek Boy pretty much had the same thing going on. And I had some other items I was going to use above the hopper instead of fence, but since he's using fence, I thought I might go with fence too. It just seems like the more logical choice. You got it? You get it? But yeah, I've got to put those in. Get me old potatoes over at Spawn. Hex is online. He doesn't even know I'm online. I said howdy. And yeah, he doesn't even know I'm here. I was initially going to down the invis pot and troll him a bit, but I couldn't find my whole shulker box filled with them. Looks like it's time to catch up with Hex a little bit. And I'm going to go over and grab some potatoes. We'll get that farm filled up. And I think that'll be the most work, really. There's a little bit of redstone circuitry and maybe some tunnel digging for the item transportation, but that's really all that we've got to do. Now, if we were to fly really high up in the sky to look down, look how vibrant. So vibrant. that potato farm is. I think the sugarcane farm looks much more interesting because of the redstone lines and stuff. I was also thinking about doing maybe some observer and minecart tracks. That way we can send the signals a little bit more efficiently. It doesn't cause as much lag in this area, but I don't think it causes a whole lot. Probably more than what's necessary because it's a lot of redstone. But we're completely done with this. We should be good. Well, not completely. We've got some of the circuitry to go to the storage, but for the episode, I think we've done enough. I've still got a lot to figure out for the networking of the items and where to put them. But I haven't seen these guys trade yet, so I'm a little bit worried about it, that maybe this design is a version outdated. I think in 16.2 it was tested, but this is basically the identical version that Logical Geek Boy done a tutorial on. And I'll be leaving a link in the description if you're interested. If you want, like, I mean, it's simple. You should be able to kind of do it from here, just kind of looking at it. But if you would like some more in-depth information about it, I'll leave a link for you. Oh, let me know what you think. The vibrancy. You gotta love yellow. But I think that's going to be about it for today's episode, guys. Hope you did enjoy watching. We'll see you next episode. Have a fantastic day.